Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be coming back to you guys with another makeup tutorial. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on the look that I'm wearing right now, but I also wanted to talk to you guys about the new Anastasia and Nicole Guerriero glow kit. So this is the glow kit here. I picked mine up at Sephora. I went into the store and swatched it. I will say when I first saw this palette, I wasn't entirely impressed with all the colors because I feel like the colors are probably colors that I've already have like in my collection or I've already seen before, and some of them are a little bit more on the silver side. Usually I tend to go towards more golden type of highlighters, but the formula though, oh my god. The formula is what totally like sold me about this glow kit. Like these are possibly the most buttery, most smooth, most pigmented highlighters I've ever experienced in my makeup life. Don't get me wrong, the colors are gorgeous, like they're really, really pretty. I love the way that they look, but the formula is what sold it for me, like definitely. I definitely wanted to show you guys this highlighting palette because I know a lot of people have been kind of wondering if they should probably get it. I know I was wondering if I should get it and thinking about it. I wasn't really sure, so I had to go in store and kind of swatch it and kind of see it for myself in person. As soon as I swatched it and I got to feel like the texture, I was like, okay, I need this. I need this. I'm gonna be using this in my tutorial today. But yeah, I'm not gonna make this intro too long. I'm gonna go ahead and stop rambling and let's go ahead and get on to the makeup tutorial. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go ahead and move on to this makeup tutorial. You guys already know I start off with my brows done and eyes primed. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to my first eyeshadow. I'm using Caramel from Anastasia. This is my favorite eyeshadow to use as my transition shade. So I'm just buffing that into the crease and a little bit up going towards the brow bone. Next eyeshadow I'm using is Sienna from Anastasia, and I'm also going to buff this into the crease, kind of concentrating it more so in that area versus going further up like I did the last color. And this is just going to add some extra depth into the eyes before I start placing on that green eyeshadow on the lid. So to give my next eyeshadow some extra hold, I'm going to be using the NYX Glitter Primer, and I'm just placing this all over the lid area. Then after that, I'm going on to the Urban Decay Moondust palette, and I'm taking the shade Light Year, and I'm just going to press this all over the lid area just to make sure I get that extra intensity, glitter, and awesomeness from this eyeshadow. Then you want to go ahead and clean up your eye makeup. I'm using some concealer. I think this is the LA Girl concealer. And I'm just taking a flat concealer brush and just blending that concealer downwards to clean up my eye makeup. Moving on to the skin, I'm taking the Baby Skin Primer from Maybelline. I'm just pressing that into any areas where I typically have larger pores. Then for my oilier areas, I'm using the Becca Evermatte Primer, and I'm just going to press that into my skin just so no oil is pushing through my foundation later on in the day. For foundation today, I'm using L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and I'm using the shade Classic Beige. I think I want to go down a step next time because I feel like the shade might be a little too dark for me still, but it's definitely better than the last shade I was using. I'm just going to buff this into the skin using a flat foundation brush. Before I put on my concealer, I'm going to do a little bit of color correcting. I'm using Becca's Under Eye Corrector. This is a really soft, like peachy salmon color. I'm just using this to kind of brighten the under eyes before I put on my concealer, and I'm just going to blend it out using a beauty blender. Then for concealer, I'm using Urban Decay's Naked Skin. I'm just going to apply that all over the under eye area, forehead, cupid's bow, chin, all the areas that I typically like to highlight. And you guys already know that I prefer a brighter under eye, so I'm going to be using MAC's Prep and Prime pen in Bright Forecast, and I'm placing this underneath the eyes for some added brightness. And of course, you want to make sure you're setting all of your creams and liquids with powder. So I'm using Benai's banana powder just to set all of my concealer. Then I'm going to go ahead and start contouring. I'm using this NYX highlight and contouring palette, and I'm taking these two shades and placing that along the jawbone, or cheekbones, around the hairline to kind of bronze up my skin a little bit more and give it some extra warmth. I'm also going to take that banana powder and clean up my contouring. I'm using my beauty blender and dragging it below my contour to clean it up and make sure it looks nice and neat. And while it's sitting, I'm going to go ahead and work on the rest of my eyes. I'm taking that shade Sienna again and placing that on the lower lash line first to start smoking it out. I'm then going to take that shade Light Year again and place that onto the lower lash line just to complete the eyes and make it look more pulled together. I chose to do a nude pencil for my waterline today, so I'm using a MAC's Chromographic pencil in NC42/NW35. Sometimes I feel like a nude pencil just kind of complements my skin tone better versus doing like a white one. I feel like white pencils in my waterline kind of look a little too harsh, so the nude one kind of keeps it more subtle. After that, I'm going to use L'Oreal's Voluminous Lash Primer just on my lower lashes to prep for my mascara. And after mascara, I'm going to go ahead and pop on my falsies. I'm using the Lily Lashes in the style Mykonos. Then to mesh all of my makeup together and get rid of that powdery look, I'm going to be using Mario Badescu's Rosewater facial spray, but I'm using the Cucumber facial spray today, which I absolutely love. It smells so good. You guys have to try this if you haven't yet. After I'm done spritzing my face, I like to go in with my highlighter since my skin's a little bit more on the dewy side. I feel like my highlight kind of stays on a little bit better. So I'm using Daydream from the Anastasia and Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit first, and then I'm going to top that off using Glow Getter. Then last but not least is my lips. I'm using NYX's Downtown Beauty Suede Matte Lip Liner. Then I'm going to top it off using their Liquid Suede lipstick in Sandstorm. And that is pretty much it for this finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Don't forget to comment and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. And that's pretty much it for this look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe to my channel down below so that way you guys can get all the notifications when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We got to 30,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh. Stay blessed, and I love you guys so much. And thank you again for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video.